Okay, so let's have a look. Mesmerino. So far we have done Engineer, Guardian, and Elementalist. So we've got shitloads to do. I'm going to be streaming later than 5. So I'm going to continue this until we're done. But there is someone coming to my house to check the rat traps in the attic. So there is that. Okay, so Mesmer got obviously some changes. So if you just tuned into the stream or you tuned into YouTube or wherever, if I release this there, Mesmer changes, like the big one of the big ones was Elacry is now going to be a boon instead of an effect, which is a big thing because obviously you can corrupt it. I think the what was the percentage change? I can't remember as well. Of anyway, we'll go through the traits and then we'll just read it because they're just going to put it in there anyway. Okay, Mesmer Phantasms were heavily reworked, and Mesmer Phantasms in this update. For more information on our goals and reasons for the changes, please see our post, which I'll put in the description of this clip, hopefully. In addition to Phantasm changes, there are also changes to confusion duration and stat counts, which are part of a larger, which is the thing I was majorly always, since day one when Mirage came in, and that was the biggest, one of the biggest issues was stat counts of confusion, and applying confusion, like with axe and other weapons. It was fucking ridiculous. Like, I would get 9 to 12 stacks in like 2 seconds. And I mean, I might be exaggerating slightly. I don't know, but it felt like
Jebro's log supplemental. Today, something awesome happened. 12-month subscription. Thank you very much. Myself and number one, thank you for your support. Make it so.
Legend.
1 year already. Stream is looking great as always. D.
Cheers, dude. Thank you, man. 1 year. Can we get some... Oh. Awesome. Illuminati, thanks for the sub, man. Might as well. Wow. Okay, so we're going to do the Mesmer changes after a while, in a minute. Thank you for the resub. Viz, Legend, thank you for the year, man. Fucking cheers, dude. That's a year of support since we started to do this full-time thing. Thank you. Thank you, Viz. Seriously, ongoing subbing every month is really awesome. I love you guys just coming out and like subbing every month and just viewing the channel. These are one of my favorite streams. I like the raid streams as well, I like PvP, but I love going through patch notes. Like, it's just it's for myself, it's just to try and understand what the hell's going on. Like, I tried to do this more often, like in the last couple of years, to get better at, like, you know, I know I'm like a hype caster, like I'm just play by play, but like trying to understand every single tiny little trait and depth trait and everything else is very important. And also, Illuminati, thank you for the sub. My mod, my man. I hope you're well, dude. You're a patch note. I am. Actually, I'm a patch note. Chris, I saw your chat. Hey, man. Hello, everyone that's just popped in. We are still at 154, but we got an extra tier point because we dropped a little one. We're still at 154. It went down a couple. God damn it. Anyway, right, we're at 3. So we're going to do a giveaway. Equals. Wow, I can't even type. I'm going to read that again, though. So don't forget, every 3 subs, we do a giveaway. This time, guys, it's up to you. Do you want a mount license? Because you guys are obsessed with the damn mount licenses. What is this? Lucky dog harvesting tool? I don't even know. Do you want that mount license again? Let me know in the chat, peoples. Hey Shadow, how you doing, man? You want the dog? I want to know if the dog looks cool. Well, the dog is 1k. It's for around 400 gems, the first giveaway. Oh, nice. You got Starbound on my one and only one mount license. Okay, let's do the mount license. You guys want the mount license, right? I think that's what you want. Okay, alright, first giveaway. It's going to be for the mount license. Let's reset that. I'm going to call it mount thingy. Okay, this is going to be for 200. You don't have to enter 200 times, but you can enter up to 200 times. If you do exclamation mark pips, you can check how many PvP pips you've got from sitting in my channel, watching the channel, interacting, being a sub, following and whatnot. So if you follow and everything else right now, you'll be able to get some pips. I gave out some pips just now. Check your pips. You can enter up to 200 times. So you can do exclamation mark pants, space, and then 200 if you want to enter 200 times. You can also gain pips by fighting other people in the chat, doing a free-for-all where you all get into the arena together and fight it out. You can attack the boss if you do exclamation mark boss. You can do exclamation mark challenge space, someone in chat's name. All these things cost 50 pips to enter though. So if you lose pips as well. And pips did reset. They did reset at the end of the January at the Baldathon. If you were here, you would have known that, for God's sake. Okay, so make sure you enter the giveaway. We are going to draw the giveaway after the Mesmer changes have been talked about. Okay? Awesome. Let's go. We're starting again. Mesmer changes for Guild Wars 2. Mesmer Phantasms were heavily reworked on this update. For more information on our goals, read the blog post, the massive one if you missed it. It's going to be in the description or in the description of this clip. In addition to the Phantasm changes, there were also changes to confusion duration and stack counts, which are part of a larger effort to cut down on confusion uptime, which was ridiculous in competitive modes. Finally, as part of an update to Elacry as a boon, also covered in its own forum post called Elacry Time for a Change. Thumbs up. We reworked some underperforming Chronomancer traits. Oh shit. Oh god. In general, Shatter Skills. So Elacry is a boon now, not an effect. And Phantasms, I think after an initial attack turned into clones. I'll pop it in the description as well. Oh, there we go. Shatter Skills. Maybe not actually. These skills are now only Shatter clones. Oh no, or is that? Maybe I've actually got that confused myself, so I apologize. Descriptions have been updated to reflect their new functionality. If someone can correct me in chat as well if I'm talking rubbish, can you please do that? Where's Mesmer worse than Scourge and Firebrand? Shit. Okay. Phantasms can no longer be shattered. Oh no, they just can't be shattered. Okay. And no longer count towards your maximum illusion count. Phantasms are destroyed and then replaced by clones after completing their unique attack, or if their attack is interrupted. There we go, so I was right. Downed clones. Fixed a bug in which downed clones could persist after a rally. Fixed a bug in which downed clones could exceed the illusion limit. Okay. Here we go, people. Mesmerino. I'm going to have to look a lot at the different traits and click through because I'm not sure exactly where all of these traits are. I keep talking about it in chat. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. It's for the mount license. All's well that ends well. This trait no longer causes worlds to grant alacrity when they end. Instead, it causes the world to heal allies within the world's radius on the last pulse. I don't think I really need to. So this is more about Chronomancer, right? So let's change over to Chronomancer quick. Build for Chronomancer. See, I'm not going to be able to think about the synergy between trait lines specifically because I don't really play Chrono that much. I remember the build, but I can't remember everything about it. So I'm going to have to apologize for that right now. We can just talk independently about traits. That's fine. I'm just trying to find a Chronomancer build. There is no Chronomancer build on here that I can get to quickly. What's the old Chronomancer build? Wasn't it similar to this? Alright, we'll leave that. Oh, the giveaway is the mount license. Hey Princess, how you doing? What's up? Okay, don't forget 3 more T points is going to give us another giveaway as well. Way of love. Of life. Okay, so... Any Chronomancers in the house? What's going on? Tell me. Tell me, I want to know. In the chat. And if you're watching this video, you can actually watch the chat, which is just below me. If you don't want to watch the chat on the side of the screen. Okay, so... Let's have a look. Go through it. Blah-de-blah, etc. Yippity-doo-dah. Okay, all's well that ends well. Trait no longer, which we've already gone through. That's in Chronomancer. So where is it? Here. So wells heal allies when they end. Is that as good? I suppose Shower gives illusion super speed. I think that was more for power shower, right? Okay. Still don't think that's... I mean, it's alright. Is that shit? I don't know. So many people are saying it's more fun now. Okay, does that mean it's easier? Improved Elacry. This trait now causes alacrity applied to you to improve skill recharge speed by 50%, but it reduces the duration of incoming alacrity from all sources by 33%. Alacrity applied to others is unaffected. Okay. Improved Elacry is there. Okay. Recharge speed 50%. Okay, no worries, princess. We're all good. Okay, so danger time. I don't think I'll probably put this on YouTube because I don't feel like I know everything that well. Gain additional crit chance. Is this all Chronomancer? It's that one. Gain additional crit chance. This trait now also increases critical chance damage by 10% against slowed foes. So obviously there is the slow here, so there's a synergy. I think it was like you could see the synergy between just all lines in a straight line, which is good for new players if you can do that, which is pretty good. Lost time. This trait now deals a second strike of bonus damage when slow is applied. Increased slow's duration from 2 seconds to 3 seconds. So there's going to be... Oh, lost time, my bad. So there you go, there's synergy, I guess. There's going to be a lot of power mesmers out there at the moment, right? Is there going to be is there a shitload of Chronomancers in the actual game? Are you guys fighting Chronomancers a lot? Oh, underneath the thing. Yeah, it's just when there's streams like this, yeah, it's going to be crazy fast on the screen underneath. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. But yeah, hey ho, the merrier. It's still nice to have it. I think it's good. No, we don't. Princess is fine. It's fine. No, don't put slow mode on. Not during patch notes. Please don't put slow mode on, guys. We don't need to. We don't want to have slow mode on. Well, it's because of the challenges and everything else at the moment. It's because of all the challenges and stuff that were happening. I'll try and work out that because I need to work it because it gets quite spammy in the chat. It's all right. Yeah, I don't. Thank you, princess. I just make sure you guys ask me as well before you put slow mode and stuff on, because slow mode can affect people's... Everyone wants to chat and be excited about the new awesomeness of the builds and stuff, so they want to get their frustrations out. So lost time. This trait now deals a second strike bonus damage, just quite a lot of damage. Seize the moment, increase the duration of quickness per each summoned illusion from 1 second to 1.5 seconds. Ow. Update the description to specify it counts clones rather than all illusion types. Okay. Chrono Phantasma. This trait now applies phantasms. No, sorry. This trait now causes phantasms to resummon themselves after the first time they would normally be replaced with a clone. A phantasm that resummons itself will not create a clone. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Where is it? First time a phantasm would become a clone. It instead resummons itself and attacks again. Okay. Let's try it on here. So if it gets destroyed... Ah, there you go. Has that animation changed? I swear it has, hasn't it? Or did it always look like that? It never looked like that before, did it? So there you go. That's what happens with that trait. With your phantasms. Huh. Has that always been like that? Or is that... That's pretty cool, actually. Anyway, sorry, I just got wrecked. Let me just let me just get this sorted out because I'm getting destroyed by flipping Ellie. Anyway, doesn't matter. But that's quite cool. That's actually not a bad one. Is that all phantasms? The first time a phantasm would become a clone, it instead resummons itself and attacks again. That's cool. Is that... That's all phantasms then? Ow. Okay, so their major change so you can completely ignore. Huh. Okay. I mean, is it? I mean, you wouldn't take it over quickness for each clone you shatter, would you? And you would take it over gain a charge each time you score a critical hit. I mean, it's not... It depends how... Because you only want the initial first attack mainly anyway, don't you? For if you're doing burst damage. I guess it just depends what your phantasms are doing. If you're using phantasms for defense and whatnot, right? Yeah, it's alright, Princess. It doesn't matter. During the giveaways and stuff, it's fine. It's okay. It's alright. Chat's fine. It's everything's slowed down. I appreciate it though. Thank you. Okay. Alright. So it's actually not a bad option to have though, is it, I guess? Imagine Burden. This trait no longer grants might. But yeah, thank you, Princess. I appreciate it. Where is this? Imagine Burden. Grandmaster in Domination. Mid, top, mid. Dueling. Imagine Burden. Trait no longer grants might, just causes the Phantasmal Berserker skill to spawn an extra Berserker Phantasm, but it reduces Berserker Phantasm damage by 25%. Great source skills other than the Spatial Surge gain reduction, Phantasmal Berserker summons an additional Berserker. Is anyone using... I guess that's for like power share again. I don't know. Again, this is a build which I'm not really massively afraid to, unfortunately. Like I know a lot about, because I haven't seen it in competitive for so long. I know what I need to defend against as an engineer, that's all I know. Is it pretty crazy, Illuminati? Okay. I mean, I know in the last... before this patch, there were bursts like Shatter Mesmers that were taking me out in one shot. Without me literally being able to react from stealth. So if that's been really powerful, I mean, at least with Scourge you could think about getting away. If you can't versus a Shatter Mesmer, that's gonna suck, yeah. Retaliation is gonna be your friend. I guess. Or Confusion. But they're a Mesmer, so they're doing the most. Anyway, Ineptitude, this trait has been split, and now Confusion has been reduced from 5 seconds to 3 seconds in PvP and World v World. Ineptitude is in Dueling, which is what I just had, which is here. That's good. That's good. Yeah, reduce that Confusion. Riddle of Sand. Which one's that? Adept in Mirage. Okay. This trait has been split, and now Confusion duration has been reduced from 4 seconds to 2 seconds. So they're trying to reduce Confusion, not just in Mirage, but elsewhere in the trait line, so that's good. Healing Prism. Grandmaster in Inspiration. This trait no longer grants healing power for each illusion you control. Instead, it converts 13% of your power into healing power. Okay. Persistence of Memory in Illusions. That was a big one, wasn't it? Or no? Where am I going here? There you go. Oh, no, it wasn't. Oh, yeah, that was for the stealth. Oh, when a phantasm becomes a clone, it transfers its boons to you. Okay. Boons are now transferred when phantasms become clones. There you go. Phantasmal Haste. This trait now causes summoned phantasms to spawn with 3 seconds of quickness. The Mesmer also gains 1.5 seconds of quickness whenever a phantasm is summoned. How much quickness uptime is there going to be? This is in Illusions as well. Holy guacamole. Oh, Jesus. Wait, whoa. Where is this here? Shatter skill inflicts torment. Fuck that. Spawn with quickness. Phantasm spawn with quickness. Gain quickness when you create a phantasm. Holy guacamole. Okay. Let's get onto a target here. Okay, so I just literally used the 5th skill on Torch and a 3rd skill on Staff. And that died quite quickly. I know I've not got anything really equipped or anything, but I'm just showing you something which might be quite ridiculous, actually. So quickness, watch out. Don't let... If you see a Mesmer, be very careful. Be very careful. Make sure they don't get those flipping casts on you. Oh my god. Phantasms are going to be brutal. Okay, so because they can be destroyed so quickly and so easily, having that attack on the first ability and then change them into clones is good, rather than them persisting through time, which is good as well. But the thing is, they produce quickness through now illusions. Here, spawn with quickness and gain quickness when you create a phantasm. You gain quickness, so it's not just the quickness of that. Yeah, Mirage got hit pretty hard. Okay. But they've buffed Chrono. So they've gone back to hot. Yeah, I mean, it's because of the confusion, I guess. The confusion nerfs and everything else. Where were we now? Okay, so we're on Phantasmal Haste. Were we? Yeah. Where are we here? Oh god, there's still loads. I went way too far down. Jesus, the amount of flipping changes from Mesmer. Illusionary Inspiration. The trait no longer causes phantasms to great regeneration. Instead, summoning a phantasm grants 2 stacks of might for 10 seconds to the caster and 4 nearby and 4 to the caster and 4 nearby allies. Okay, yeah, sorry. This effect occurs after the activation of Lesser Signet of Inspiration. And this is going to be interesting. So is that a PvE change mainly? Right? No? I might be wrong about that. I don't know. Oh no! Where's the Lesser Signet of Inspiration? Where's that? It's in the Inspiration, right? It must be. I can't remember. I'm a fucking dumbass. Oh, there we go. Yeah, of course it's in them. That's interesting. That's shitloads. I think it gives him a bit of damage in PvE, right? So is the power... So the power build is like pretty much... It must be Inspiration, Illusions, and Chronomancer, right? Is anyone playing this combination? Is this what it is? Really? So it feels nasty going up against the knee. I think this... If you're a power... The experience the Zeet's having is that if you're a power build going up against the power Mesmer, you're basically not doing as well as they are. Before you've even started, is the feeling. Okay. I know, I'm doing the giveaway after I've done the Mesmer changes. Don't worry, I've not forgotten about the giveaway. Not this time. How could I forget? Okay, so let me just quickly re-spam the giveaway. Allowing entries, !pants, space 200. If you want to enter up to 200 times, you can put any number after the !pants and you put space. And yeah, for a mount license. And that's just for the Twitch live stream. Okay, so protected phantasms. This trait now causes summoned phantasms to spawn with 5 seconds of Aegis as well. And that's an inspiration. So it makes sense. Inspiration seems to be getting quite a big buff, I guess. Persistent images in inspiration as well. The trait has been renamed Sympathetic Visage and causes newly summoned phantasms to draw 1 condition from the caster to themselves. So not only... Oh, damn. Jesus Christ. That's pretty good. That's some survival. I mean, that's some actual nice survival. What trait was that? Sympathetic Visage. Sympathetic Visage. There you go. What else was there? Heal allies around you. Nope. Glamour. No. So if you go for inspiration, it's there. I guess. Cool. Illusionary Defense. That's actually pretty nice. It's phantasms only, not clones. Okay, Illusionary Defense. Let's just check that. This trait now grants the stacking 5% damage reduction enhancement for 5 seconds whenever you summon an illusion. This is in Chaos. That's not bad. I mean, obviously, if we want to go for more damage-oriented stuffs. Some defense. Phantasmal Force. The trait now grants 1% increased damage for each stack of might you have when they are first summoned. Phantasms that become clones grant 3 stacks of might for 10 seconds to the Mesmer. What? Where is this? Oh, shit. So I'm right. It must be this. So it must be Inspiration, Illusions, and Chronomancer, right? Any Mesmers can confirm? Phantasmal Force is ridiculous. Is it there? Oh, actually, I'm not sure you take it over that. The Phantasmal Force is pretty good. Oh, it depends if you have more stacks of might, I guess. Gain might when your Phantasm become clones. Maximum stacks 25, radius through 60, Phantasmal Force, plus extra 1% damage, so you can get an extra 25% damage, which is a shitload. What, any Mesmers can tell me whether or not you take this over Master of Fragmentation? Wait till I see the skills. Alright, From, next night, man. I do have your number indeed, my mate. Have a good night, man. Have a good night, dude. You have no pants. Oh, you can have 40 pairs of pants. There you go. If you want to add to your thingy because you've been here for a little bit longer and you want to add more pips, you can do exclamation mark pants space, then the extra pips. Don't put the total in you want to put. Just add the extra ones and it'll add it on. Yeah, so this is the Power Mesmer setup. This is what it feels like at the moment. I don't know about this trait line. I don't know about the trait line specifically, but I'm just applying the traits as I go through them. I think that's actually quite good because you can get an extra 25% damage, and apparently might stacking is really strong at the moment on this anyway, from even just putting clones out there, it feels like. Then that's a very vague comment. I understand. That is a very vague comment without explaining it more, but I need to go through it myself, and I'm trying to go through all the traits and new changes, and it's been 2.5 hours and we've only gone through 3. Master of Misdirection, which is in Illusions again, so Illusion gets a fuckload of buffs or changes. No longer increases confusion duration. Fantastic, good job. Illusions, that's in Illusions as well. Illusionist Celerity, this trait has been replaced with Compounding Power. Where was Compounding Power before? Oh, Adept Major. Compounding Power, where is that now? Create a clone when you gain stealth. Okay. Right, so that's cool. That's with Torch as well, but you wouldn't use that over that, would you? Surely. Compounding Power, this trait has been moved to the minor trait slot of the master tier and it now grants a stacking 3%, flat damage boost, and 30% condition damage. What? Oh no, that's Escape Out Eyes. Sorry, my bad. I read something else. I've actually just completely fucked that up. Oh no, it's been okay, so Illusionist Celerity has been replaced with Compounding Power, which is elsewhere. It's just got the old, that's still got the same icons, so that's my fault. That's Compounding Power there. Creating Illusion increases your outgoing damage and gives increased condition damage for a short duration. Shit. Yeah, I mean, Illusions is fucking great. I mean, there's so much extra damage. You got damage, quickness, might, extra damage with might stacking, so you might want to go over might sigil, I guess. When if a phantasm's got might as well, it transfers it to you after it becomes a clone. Summoning a Phantasm causes lesser Signet of Inspiration and grants might, so that's an extra 2 stacks there. There's fucking shitloads. There's so much. Like, illusions is so... it feels like it's really good, right? Compounding power. Let's have a look. This trait has moved to the minor trait slot of the master tier and now grants a stacking 3% flat damage boost and 30 condition damage. Okay, that's that one. Where was it? So that was that one. That's what we were talking about as well. Shatstorm. This trait takes the place of compounding power. Wow. In the major adept tier and causes Mind Rack to become a skill with 2 ammo. What? 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 Where is it? Oh my god. This is a minor? Nah. What? Why? Why is this a minor? I don't understand. Destroy your clones, damaging nearby foes. The shatter effect also occurs at your location. Mind Rack becomes an ammo skill. Someone clipped that. Fuck. Why? They do so many good changes and then that happens. Why though? I mean, this trait is cool if you change it to here. That is massive. That is fucking ginormous. That is like a shatter. That is a Mesmer's dream right there. A power Mesmer shatter. Oh, fucking no, I'm dead. I'm dead all day. If there's 1 or 2 Mesmers on the other team, I'm dead. I'm just gonna die. I'm literally gonna be on the floor most of the game. This trait is ridiculous. That is, I'm not sure why that's a thing, why that seems kind of ridiculous to me. 10.25 seconds though, is recharge, but the fucking hell. And it's instant almost as well. What's the 3/4 seconds? Yeah, 2 F1 shatters. I mean, that's a lot of damage. If you can get... No, don't do that, Demonic. Don't do that. Okay, so if you're watching the YouTube comment and you're thinking, oh, what's Jebro talking about? Why is he so sad? It's because Mind Rack is obviously... I mean, saying that, I'll probably fuck it up. But you get 2 shatters, right? And I messed that up anyway. But I can get 2, even if I messed up, I can get 2 Mind Rack shatters. I only got 1 there, so I'm not really showing it off well because I'm shit at Mesmer. It's pretty ridiculous though. So you get the 1 there. So I shatter once, and then I get more clones, and I can shatter again pretty quickly. And that's without using Signet of Midnight. Using the wrong thing there, unfortunately. Let's just quickly die or something. Okay. Let's just change this quickly. There you go. No, it's not Signet of Inspiration. Which one is it? There we go. Okay. Wait, what? Has that always been a thing? That's always been a thing, right? Or am I stupid? Maybe. Okay, I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, so that makes me sad. A little bit. Illusionary Retribution. Let's just move on because otherwise I banging on about it all day. Illusions Adept Minor. Illusions is just getting fucking buffed beyond belief right now. Although this could be a nerf. The trait has been reworked to Cry of Pain. It causes Cry of Frustration to inflict 2 additional stacks of confusion per illusion shattered. What? Why are they increasing confusion when they want to get rid of it? Like, just automatically think, you know, why? Okay. I guess it's because it's the illusions trait line, so it makes sense. You have to, if you want to imply, you know, you improve the shatters and the that makes sense actually. And it extends the duration of confusion applied to by Cry of Frustration by 30%. So the thing is, you have to remember that even though they want to nerf certain aspects of different things, like they want to nerf, you know, Confusion Stack and everything else, that some trait lines have roles and they have well, they should all have roles and themes. They can't just be like, yeah, we can get rid of that, because if this whole trait line's theme is based around, you know, shatters and whatnot, and some of those shatters produce confusion, then they have to kind of empower it a bit, but they have to take it down generally over the whole build. I don't know. So I guess I do understand. Yeah, Megalith, yeah, I understand. But you can probably still get a nice amount of confusion off. And they should do, because confusion is bullshit. I fucking hate it. It's the worst condition in the world. It's not the worst. It's one of the worst. But maybe not now. Illusionary Reversion, which is a master in Chronomancer. Updated description to specify it counts 2 clones rather than... Okay. Delayed reactions in Chronomancer Adept. The trait now also gives you Elacry for 2 seconds when you interrupt a foe. Fix the bug. Oh, wow, okay. Where is it? Delayed reactions. My bad, it's here. Interrupting a foe slows them and grants you Elacry. Okay. That's cool. Time catches up. Oh, Jesus, there's still so many skills. What? Oh my god, we've only just started. Time catches up. Increased shatter damage against movement impaired foes. Why? What? Why? Why? Why is this here? Why is this here? This is ridiculous. The sword is gonna still be good. What? Okay. But why there? Like, it's a good... It doesn't... It's not a shit trait. It's just like... But the thing is, like, think about this, right? Now, you got to think about... You can't just think about Mesmer and it being ridiculous. You got to think about everything in one glorious whole. Okay, so if we think about what Engineer got, it got a lot of support, it got a lot of barrier, and it got a lot of healing. What this balance change is doing is it's shifting from a condition meta to a power meta. So when you do that, you have to build defense and damage in one place, in a balance, an entire patch. You can't just be like, yeah, we're just going to increase power damage for some people, but still, you know, tanky characters can't take bursts. They can only, you know, remove conditions and heal over time. You know, they have to think about that. So I'm thinking about Engineer. So everyone thinks about their own class, and then people look at other classes that might be OP, and then they think, okay, so I'm going to get wrecked by this guy. Okay, then you're not made to match up versus that guy, and you have to watch out for Mesmers, and support needs to be a little bit more aware of burst damage. But at the same time, it could be really, really overpowered, and I haven't played against it yet, so I don't know. But as an Engineer, I will run Scrapper. Like, if I'm going to be a Hollowsmith versus a flipping Chronomancer, no, I should be losing that, I think, right now. I'm running away. I think I'm going to be playing Scrapper this season. Just... So please, like, when you think about how powerful something is, remember that to think about everything that's changing. And I I am sorry, but I prefer power metas to fucking condition metas, because conditions, I've always disliked conditions in Guild Wars 2. Because it's just like, it's something you apply and then they die. Whereas power is like, there might be a bit more skill oriented around that, rather than the condition fights, which can kind of go on for quite a long time. And the original meta, like one of the first metas that when I got into PvP properly in 2013 was power, Mesmer, Thief going far, stealthing up, and obliterating their target, right? It would, the Thief Mesmer combos were hype as hell to watch. One of the most exciting times in Guild Wars 2 PvP was back then, early game. And there seems to be a mix between that and Scourge. So this could be this power kind of Condi meta, where it's coming up a little bit. But it was anyway, because we had Hollowsmith as well. So I think, I don't know. You might see power mesmerism race. I don't know. So it could be alright. Could be alright. Could be alright. You're going to do a review of Scourge. Cool, man. I'm not there yet. I'm not even finished Mesmer yet. Okay. I need to go to the bathroom as well, but we're going to continue. Illusionary Retribution. You guys can talk about stuff as well if you think you know something more than I do. Because, again, this class isn't the main class I play at all. So this is just what I'm gathering from this in my first, like, read-through. Okay. Illusionary Retribution. This trait has been reworked and renamed Cry of Pain. It causes cry of frustration. We've already read through that. Illusionary Reversion. Update the description. Delayed reactions. We've already done that. Time catches up. Increased shatter damage against movement impaired foes. We've already done that. That's pretty crazy. That's a massive damage increase, especially if you're like playing those power builds, obviously. Restorative Illusions. Update the description to specify that it counts clones rather than illusion types. So weapon skills: Mind Slash, Mind Gash, Mind Spike. When using weapon skill 1 with a sword, increases the damage of the Mesmer's first 2 attacks by 7%, increase the damage of the final sword attack by 11% against foes with boons, and by 51% against foes. Whoa, fuck. Okay. 51% against foes with no boons. I mean, sword damage, man. That's some crazy shit right there. That's such crazy shit right there. Okay, so I mean, even if I'm a Marauder, right? I'd just go Scholar. It's the easiest to go for. Okay, someone. Fucking hell. This is going to be insane, isn't it? So sword damage got buff. Nice. Okay. Out. 51% against players without boons. Really? That seems really kind of crazy to me. Isn't it? Or is it? I don't know. What's going on over there? Mind Slash, Mind Gash, Mind Spike. Let's read this again. When using weapon skill 1 with a sword, increase the damage of the Mesmer's first 2 attacks by 7%. Increase the damage of the final sword attack by 11% against targets with boons. That's if they got boons. And by 51% against foes with no boons at all. That seems... I mean, not that you use sword that much, I guess, but still. Okay, anyway. Illusionary Leap. Reducing the aftercast by 0.15 seconds. Spatial Surge. Oh. Okay. Spatial Surge. Increased damage at range threshold. Let me just get over here. I can't remember what Spatial Surge is. Oh, okay. That's the... Right, okay. That's just the first ability. So attack. Increased damage at range, each range threshold. Whoa, shit. Oh, okay. They increase the damage of Greatsword by a shitload. Mirror Blade, which is the second ability on Greatsword, increased damage by 43% in PvE only. So they're trying to make PvE... they're trying to make Power Mesmer viable for PvE. Okay. Ether Barrage, which is the Mirage, what? Mirage Scepter. weapon. Torment and confusion durations have been reduced from 4 seconds to 2 seconds. Okay. Mesmer's Mirage weapon? What the hell does that mean? Shut up. Confusion images. Confusing images. Scepter. So why I said Mirage? Why did I say Mirage? Specialization. Okay, right. Yeah, there you go. Confusion duration has been reduced from 7 seconds. Okay, doesn't matter. Magic Bullet. The skill now reflects confusion. Inflicts confusion on each impact. Confusion has been increased from 1 stack to 3 stacks with a duration of 5 seconds in PvP and 3 seconds in, well, PvP and World v. World. Okay, people are starting to use pistol more anyway. Axes of Symmetry. The confusion aspect of this skill has been split. So they've reduced stacking confusion on singular skills and traits, and they've tried to spread the confusion around, right? That makes sense. Still doing the giveaway, guys. Still doing the giveaway. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll put a reminder in the chat, and you can enter and re-enter if you want. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry. And this is where your patience gets you. Okay, that's fine. Mind Blast. The confusion aspects of this trait has been split. Blah, blah, blah. And confusion has been reduced from 1 stack for 5 seconds to 2 seconds. Okay, again, the confusion reduction. Winds of Chaos. Instead of inflicting vulnerability, this attack now has a chance to inflict 1 stack of torment for 5 seconds. Winds of Chaos is staff. Okay. Oh, right. It's just the first ability. Okay. Tides of Time. There you go. What's happened to Tides of Time? This skill no longer applies quickness. Instead, it implies 2 seconds of Elacry to allies when the skill's wave animation passes through them. The skill now uses ground targeting. Really? Interesting. How does that work then? Oh, wow. What? Oh, that's well good. Look at that. That's sick. That's a cool little thing, isn't it? That's actually pretty cool. Look at that. Oh, I'm going to put it behind me. No, I'm not. Apparently not. I like that. That's really good. Well done. That's nice. That's pretty cool. I think that's good. I mean, that's good. It helps players if they want to. You're going to get raw fucked now, to be fair. Yeah, exactly. Controversy. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. So yeah, as a reminder, Elacry is now a boon that can be corrupted, which is good. That is good. Utility skills. Heal. This skill now only grants bonus healing for clones. Signet of Ether. The passive effect no longer heals or on interval or scales with the number of illusions. Instead, it now heals for a flat amount whenever an illusion is summoned. So, Signet of Ether. Where is that? Oh, that's the heal signet, is it? My bad. Ooh. And refresh all Phantasm skill recharges. Interesting. How much of a heal is it? 5,000. How much is a heal of this is? Would you use that signet? What's the 35 seconds? I mean, it's a big... I don't know. I'm not Mesmer again. If you put 200, it means you enter 200 times. If you didn't have it before, I mean, he might play for a couple of days, but who cares? The dream is to own them one day. Well, the pants, 200 pants. Okay, cool. Okay, so Signet of Inspiration. This skill's active effect will now share 2 seconds of Elacry if the caster has Elacry in addition to previous effects. The passive effect has been updated to randomly apply 2 seconds of Elacry in addition to its previous boons. Jaunt. Condition duration from this skill has been split. In PvE, the confusion duration has been increased from 4 seconds to 6 seconds. In PvP and World v World, the confusion duration has been reduced. Okay, Phantasm Skills. We're almost getting through this. Damn, Mesmer got so many changes. Phantasmal Berserker. Great sword. Have I got a great sword, everyone? I don't think I have. Oh, I do. Increase the damage of the thrown greatsword by 400%, by 100%. Okay. Oh shit. My autos weren't working then, that was interesting. Seems like a lot of damage. God, I'm doing damage and I didn't really do anything there at all. Phantasmal Road. Reduce the recharge from 20 seconds to 8 seconds. If the rogue hits with an attack and the recharge of this skill is reduced by 25%. If this skill no longer has an attack separate from the Phantasm summon. Significantly reduce the skill's aftercasts. Update the underwater casting time to better reach the casting time. Okay, what's Phantasmal Rogue? Oh, the downstate ability, my bad. Reduce the recharge from 20 seconds to 8 seconds. Really? Oh, if it's an attack, then it reduce. Okay. So the downstate Phantasmal Rogue, which does a lot of damage, is reduced from 20 seconds to 8 seconds. Damn. Mesmer downstate abilities are pretty shit. Phantasmal Duelist, which is the pistol. The attack from the Mesmer now fires 3 bullets that quickly travel to the target after a short delay. Each bullet deals 230% more damage than the previous version of this attack. So dodging is going to be good. Phantasmal Swordsman on Sword 5. A flurry. The Phantasm now performs a flurry of attacks after the leap attack. Is that what it is? Yeah, I'll Phantasm. Oh no. Yes. Phantasm now performs a flurry of attacks after the leap attack. The damage of the leap attack has been decreased by 30%, but the overall damage has increased. The initial attack from this skill no longer grants might to phantasms. I got another sword. Ooh. Let's have a look at that then. So the leap. Oh fuck. Some nice damage. Ayo! Aftercast effects. Oh, thanks Caspian. Cheers, dude. Jesus Christ. Throw an illusionary greatsword that inflicts vulnerability in a line and then returns to you. Create a phantasm that uses a whirling attack to damage. It's an aftercast thingy? Yeah, okay. Fucking hell. Wait a minute. Ouch. Okay, that's going to be painful. Okay, anyway. Phantasmal Mage. The mage summoned by the skill now creates a cone-shaped wave of fire that interrupts foes and applies burning and confusion. The mage now spawns near you instead of... near your target instead of near you. Okay. Need to get that out. Yeah, you did it correctly, my man. You did it correctly, don't worry. Do exclamation mark pants and then up to 200. If you already entered under that, you do exclamation mark pants space and then you add the additional pips that you want to add. Don't go over because otherwise it doesn't add it. Okay, so torch. So Phantasmal Mage, which is the torch 5 skill. Let's see what it does, how it does that. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Oh, it looks well good. That animation is cool. There are some awesome new animations as well. The mage summoned by this skill now creates a cone-shaped wave of fire that interrupts foes and applies burning. That actually could be quite good synergy, couldn't it? With blah blah blah. Thinking about it now. Interrupts. Okay. I mean, if you want to. I mean, that's not a bad thing to have, is it? And you can recharge your phantasms as well. You know, recharge your phantasms illusions. There's a trait. Wasn't there a signet as well? Sorry, I'm thinking about builds. I'm just thinking about fun random builds now off the top of my head. Anyway, ignore me. Phantasmal Disenchanter. The Phantasm, which is a utility. Oh, for fuck's sake, get me out of combat. Phantasm summoned by this skill now fires a bouncing projectile that only bounces to enemies. This attack is unblockable and removes 5 boons. What? What? Unblockable? Are you having a Jimmy? Are you flipping serious? What? Removes 5 boons? How many did it remove before? Did it really do that? Are you serious right now? Jesus. That's pretty crazy. 5 boons? Emphasis on power. That removes 5 boons. Uh-oh, guys. Can you see the Mesmers coming out? Removed 2, but it was persistent. Okay, so it's not too bad. Yeah, but still, like, it really does. It just goes into the whole burst idea of burst over quicker fights, over just more sustained, longer fights. So you're relying on burst for specific things to happen, obviously, because that is just, that is quite a lot of boons, and it's 4 bounces. Wait. So does it remove 5 boons on each bounce, or is it the first bounce, did it say? No, it's just from any strike. Holy fuck. That would be really good in like downstate battles, or when they're trying to res and they're getting stability and whatnot. Fuck, you know. Right? I mean, I don't know. Ah, so it removes 10? Really? Hey, Miss, how you doing, man? I guess so, yeah. I think you wouldn't, it wouldn't be, that's the thing about PvP. That kind of thing wouldn't be, you wouldn't leave it out. That's the thing about, yeah, Mesmers. You're not, you're, yeah, that's a good point as well, actually, that Lash makes. You don't really leave out your Phantasmals and whatnot unless they're, you know, more defensive, and then you'll be shattering them. Yeah, because I mean, in power wise, you're always shattering. So this is like, yeah, for power, it's remove the boons, stability, protection, regeneration, everything, and you've got a clusterfuck of pain right there. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so they had to change it anyway. So they had to change it. Yeah, so you're right. Yeah, that's correct. Sorry, I forgot about that. Okay, still crazy. That's crazy. Phantasmal Warlock, which is a staff 3, I think. The skill now summons 2 Warlocks. Yeah, okay, that's what the change was. Because I was thinking, why are they just... And now it's a beam on the target. Okay, that animation is quite cool. Inflicting 2 stacks of vulnerability for 5 seconds. Each beam hits 3 times. Okay. Let's just quickly change. So earlier when I was talking about this, guys, and I was like, what the fuck? Because we got a Mesmer out. It produces 2 Phantasms there. And look at the stacks of vulnerability. Jesus Christ, that's 12 stacks pretty quick. And the damage is actually not too bad. And with one of the traits that I have enabled... Where is it? What's the trait for it? Is it illusions? Destroy all your clones, damaging nearby foes. No... Where's the trait that makes them do an ability twice? I can't remember. What was it? They don't become clones immediately. They repeat. I can't remember what trait that is now. But basically, obviously, when your Phantasms... Is it the Grandmaster? Yeah, there you go. So the first time of Phantasm... Thank you very much. Best girl is Rem. We did go through it, but I forgot because we've been going through this for days. The first time Phantasm would become a clone, it instead resummons itself and attacks again. So that is actually really, really nice. I don't know if you go for the other ones. I haven't gone through them too much recently. I need to go to the bathroom. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a very quick break so I can get my head back in the game and not on the fact that I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Okay. Hey, I was gone for a while. You take what you will from that bathroom break. Okay, we're almost done with Mesmer, so we're almost going to do the giveaway. Don't forget about the giveaway, guys. Don't forget about the giveaway. Let me just redo this quickly. Giveaway there. Close, open. Follow the instructions on the screen, on the chats. Exclamation mark pants to enter, but space 200 if you want to enter up to 200 times. Okay, so. Whoa. Phantasmal Defender. This skill taunts your target and nearby foes for 3 seconds in PvE and 1 second in PvP. Then blocks attacks. After it has finished blocking, it explodes, dealing damage based on how many attacks it's blocked. The Phantasm now spawns closer to the caster's location. Okay. Mental Defense. Lesser Phantasmal Defender. This recharge of this skill has changed to the same values as Phantasmal Defender. Echo of Memories, which is sword. What the fuck? God, they've changed this chocolate bar. Echo of Memory, which is shield. Yeah, 5. The Phantasm summoned by this skill no longer applies Elacry when it attacks, so its attack damage has been increased by 160%. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Interesting. So that's the 4th skill. Okay. Phantasmal Warden. This Phantasm has now initially spawns... Sorry. This Phantasm now initially spawns near the caster, significantly increased the Phantasm's movement. Remove the initial axe throw from the Mesmer. This Phantasm now throws axes at random targets within a range of 600 of itself, but it no longer damages nearby targets. Damage per hit has been increased by 22%, so the Phantasmal Warden. On focus. We've got focus? Maybe we've got focus. Have a look. Just want to see it, actually. There you go. That was the axe guy, wasn't it? Let's see what the animation is now. Oh, that's actually a big AoE damage. That's actually quite big. Nice. Okay. Illusionary Whaler. This skill has been... Alright, we don't care about that because it's underwater, isn't it? Trident, yeah. Illusionary Mariner is also underwater spear skill. So, who's ready to get their brown rubber safety pants out when they're going to PvP? Because I am. That was Mesmer, everyone. Again, I am not the most profound, knowledgeable Mesmer player in the world. But you can get the gist of what is happening. Got Ritter Sport. Ritter Sport. The chocolate for sport. I don't know. So far, we have done Mesmer, Engineer, Guardian, and Elementalist. So we're roughly halfway through. We are halfway through. I'm just going to take a break for a moment. How we feel about Mesmer, people? What's going on? Bamba costs shit loads of money. If everyone does !patch, well, not everyone, that's the page we're looking at, which is how Guild Wars 2 should do their patch notes. Whoever does this on for the Wikipedia is God, and it's amazing. Okay. Yep, the giveaway is happening now, guys. Giveaway in chat. Closing and allowing. !pants space 200 if you want to enter 200 chimes. Shake your pips. !pips if you want to enter. Every 3 subs we do a giveaway. Let's do this. Let's get it done. Let's go. And get more pips by tweeting or retweeting or liking the tweet that I sent out earlier as well. And then we're going to start doing Necro. And I'm going to get a drink. Okay. What's going on, people? Are we ready? Are we ready for the giveaway of goodness? They removed confusion stacking a lot. A ton of confusion stacking. They kind of put it around abilities a lot more. and traits rather than just stacking in like a few lesser places. I would say the latter with the latter and the preface, the preface. Preface to the preface? That makes no sense. Which skill? PvE still dot. Yes, yes. That's it. You got it, Manva. You've got it indeed. Yeah, so when you apply confusion, if someone it makes it so that confusion is actually what it's supposed to be. So if we have a look, where can I find it somewhere? Where it actually says confusion? My bad. Where is it? Damage on skill use. So when someone attacks you, when they have confusion on them, they will get more damage on them now because they're essentially hitting themselves for a potential percentage of damage. Whereas before it was more based, it was based on both that and the dot damage combined. So if you didn't attack, you were still getting damage on you, which was actually quite high if you had like 10 stacks, which was ridiculous because it was just like a dot damage confusion. It was just, you just confused and just randomly hitting yourself, even if you weren't hitting anyone else, which made no sense. So that's good. They've changed it to make it logical. The reason they don't change it in PvE is probably because there's a lot of confusion with Mesmer and generally. And confusion is like quite a present condition with Mesmer because Mesmer is a Mesmer. Because Mesmer is a Mesmer. This confusion is because Mesmer has a lot of confusion, obviously, in Torment and those conditions that are very specific to what happens. So Torment is a movement impairing condition, not a movement impairing condition, but a condition that in PvP and World v World is obviously when you're running around, you take more damage if you're moving, whereas in PvE now it's just a condition dot because bosses don't really move that much, you know. So they changed that a while ago. Old confusion was like throwing a pocket Pokeball at the enemy and still having your Pokemon hit yourself. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's a good way of explaining it. Okay, giveaway is going on now. Let's do the giveaway. Itchy Plooper. Well done, man. You have won yourself a mount. Scrim. I just need you to message me. Alright, Vibe Koi. If you do want to message me your account name and number on Discord or here, or put it in the chat if you want, and we'll sort that out for you. Gratitude, and welcome to the stream as well. And you subbed earlier on. You got gifted it. I don't remember. Either way, it doesn't matter. You're awesome. We're all awesome. Okay. Here we go. They have Manvaru. Okay, we're going on to the next ones. I just wanted to take a little break while I eat this chocolate bar. Because I want to eat you in it. Okay. Oh, hey, Milt. How you doing, man? What's up, dude? You're here and working on new Scourge meta. Awesome. Then you'll be very useful in this next upcoming chattage.